Good evening, guys. Tuesday evening here with the daily scoreboard, with the Twitter recap. I don't have any stocks for you today, so please bear with me. Big day, well, not a big day, but a big up day at least for gold and silver. Dixie way down, but I think the most important thing today is the gold to silver ratio. We will look into that in just a bit here. Silver up 2.5%. Okay, that's a big move. Again, I have this white line in here, which I think is it's not an important one, but then I would like to see it, getting above that 23.2. Definitely some bullish stuff here going on short term, but my take 26 is really the big decider. Nothing has changed from that point of view. Gold 0.6%. Okay, that's also pretty massive for gold, but again, looking at the previous 10 trading days, that's just a blip, right? Looking at it from a candlestick perspective, we had that massive red day here, indecision day yesterday, almost a doji, and now we want to close above 2020 dollars. That is the big reversal confirmation if we can close above there, and then we have the big one to get back in and above. So this could be one of, if this happens, this could be one of the biggest false breakdowns in a very long time for gold, because if that happens, we will get back above, hopefully, and then into the wedge, and then above the golden trend line, and then boom. But again, that is for now not a certainty. For now, we still have to assume that we will have some sort of retest, and then we roll over. That is probably the highest probability. Here it is, gold to silver ratio. Look at it here. We have confirmed our double-headed shoulders, and the neckline is roughly right there. Let's make it blue. So minus 1.8% today. That is a big move for the gold to silver ratio, and we are closing below the neckline. So as long as we are below this neckline, you have a measured move roughly right down here at 84. If that reach, we are getting back into, I want to show you that bigger long-term trend line coming down here, and then we have a false breakout, and then this could, escalate further down. So this could be the start of something big here, but again, we have to follow. We have to wait and see. For now, we're still above that golden trend line, which have more bullish momentum to it. Also, if you add in moving averages, they are coming up, slowly, but they are down here. So we want to crack it all the way down here and get below 82. Dixie 0.4% minus down today. I have added this rising wedge here. You can see it. There it is. So if tomorrow we have is it PCE? Yeah, it is. So if we can crack that wedge there, that's very bullish for gold and silver. That is one to watch here. A breakdown from here, short term at least, will bring us down to 3.5 roughly. Bitcoin, a nothing burger day in terms of percentage. However, daily massive overbought, and that is a possible spinning top candle right there. You had the same here. So definitely a nasty candle right there. So again, you can also see if we zoom out here, we are at the top of this bear flag. So we're basically right there. There we are. You can see the bear flag. It's well defined. And yeah, let's see if Bitcoin can crack that one. For now, it has been pretty strong together with the entire tech sector. And yes, Bitcoin is tech, nothing more, nothing less. You can also add that expanding formation there to there. So could it be that we are coming all the way down here and then maybe higher? Let's see. But this is definitely a bit worrisome for Bitcoin. USD, this is the oil, again up 1.5%. Big day, however, still in a bear flag, trying to go higher. But again, until we undo this bear flag, I'm in a mixed camp here, really. I want to show you one trend line that I actually added on here, which is actually where we turn really bullish, and that is that mega inverted head and shoulder. So if we get above, let's call it roughly 80, 79 to 80. That's massive for gold, for oil, excuse me. GDX here up 3%, so big outperformance by the miners compared to the to gold. Beautiful. So now we at least have this double bottom here in play for now. But again, long term, we can zoom out here on the weekly. This is basically where the magic happens, you know, that triangle right there. So again, we're still at the lower side and we have a long way to go. So no celebration. Silver miners, you can see here bouncing perfectly actually at that green support. Perfect bounce for now. Again, we need to crack that trend, that double rail right there, and we want to make it, and then later on clear that one. So we are still, again, the most important things is that triangle right there. Same thing again, I'm not excited. Yes, it's a good day, but you know, for now it doesn't really matter at all. Nothing happened there for uranium spot price. We will not look into that. URNM also with a nothing burger day, 0.7%. I just did the 15 minutes, very short-term time frame stuff here, what I'm looking for tomorrow. Check it out. It should be released as we speak. 10-year rates is, it has been updated for today, but it was down today roughly 1%. Is that true? Yeah, 1%. So yeah, nothing big here. We're coming into some support. I want to show you. We're coming to some support right there, so you can see the wick right there. This one needs to hold, otherwise we're going down again to 4.1 after we tag perfectly the 4.3, which we discussed later on. But still, overall, it's still, you know, higher highs and higher lows for rates. But I do think tomorrow's PCE will definitely stir things up a bit here. Palladium, I said on Twitter that I think Palladium, again, I said it for a long time, ever since we started to see these huge collapses here. I think Palladium is trying to make a bottom. We just need to see where it is. And then I cannot remember who it was, but we have this, I think, you know, from here all the way up to there. So you have a trend line here as well that is connecting these lows down here. I'm still trying to figure out what this is. But if you go to the daily, you could argue maybe that this one here, we just need the top side of the triangle. We have 1, 2, 3. And then I think we need some sort of stuff right here. So we make some sort of wedge or even a bit lower. Again, I'm not entirely sure what's happening here with Palladium, other than the fact that at the end of big moves comes big volatility. So I think this is what we're seeing here. Platinum, 1% today. Yeah, nothing to mention overall. Let's not waste any time there. Copper, interestingly enough, again, bouncing off that double golden support here. So you can see this initial triangle. When we extend it out, it has still a lot of, it's still very valid right there as well. You can see, so again, but overall, you know my point, between 4 and 3.5, basically that's only chop, that's only noise, and either way we go will be a big move. Okay, let's go on to the Twitter stuff. I have a few charts here. This is bar charts, you can see here. Help, we tried our best, folks. Hug your families tonight. So this is a comparison, again, a fractal of the 2000 and excuse me, from 1929. So the big crash there. You can see some resemblance, some similarities here, and maybe not. I don't know, but it has a correlation of almost 1, meaning it's almost identical. Again, if you have 1-to-1, obviously, as the word says, it is 100% related to each other, and we are at 0.94. Insanely high correlation between the two. So let's see again. Let's see. I do have one chart I will show you. It's not. I have one chart I just thought of here. Grady, gold has a huge orange breakout and backtest versus US CPI, very important measure as well. And a blue inverted head and shoulders breakout, and now a third backtest plus climbing right side, the green rounded bottom. So basically you have that huge rounding bottom there. Again, this is the inverted head and shoulders breakout retest right here. Again, when gold outperforms the CPI, that's when silver moves. That's when the miners move, basically. So again here, big possible bottoming pattern there. Beautiful arc. So again, we could go all the way to the top here, and then we will probably have some breakdowns. This is the Great Martyrs Apple versus the Livermore's speculative chart there. You know, the accumulation cylinder. We all know what happens next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9, 10. So if this is the case, it's very, you can see here, it is matching pretty damn well. And if that is the case, yeah, we're coming all the way down, to 15, which is roughly between 6, between 6 and 7. So let's call it 40. And we are now at 190, 160. I don't know, but definitely, again, the correlation there is also pretty high. The silver to platinum ratio is in a huge 8-year price range. You can see it there, sideways action. With both metals also close to individual mega breakouts, agree. It will be interesting to see which one of these that are very potent metals that will take the lead. With the blue back test here, this could indicate, that it is silver actually that will have the lead. Again, both will probably go up, but silver will have a lot more momentum. Beautiful chart there by Grady. Oh, did I do something wrong here? No, I didn't here. Oh, here it is. It's not a chart. It's still this is JC Parrots, and I like this saying here: weekly candlesticks are underrated. Let them dance day to day, then take a step back and observe on the weekends. Beautiful stuff. In my view, the weekly is my main long-term, measure, and that's where I look for the trends really. So beautiful. I completely agree. Head shock here, silver miners, 8, 8, 8, and we're bouncing again. You can see also the RSI, is getting is almost oversold here, and the CCI. I don't know exactly the indicator how it works, but anyways, I can see it is oversold on the CCI also. So we could be in for a bounce here for the silver miners, but again, very early stuff. But let's see what happens there. I wanted to show you a chart. This is the SMCI, so the super micro chip computer. I want to show you something absolutely insane here. This is, same thing as, NVIDIA, huge blow off top here. And the RSI is 98, 97, 98. I mean, I haven't seen anything that overbought in a very, possibly ever. So when these mega cap stocks come down, and they will, you can see it here, this is not sustainable, right? You can see the move vertical. RSI on the weekly is 93. Apple, we just saw that chart from the Great Martis, and also you have NVIDIA with a very high market cap. When these come down, if they start to unravel, heavily to the downside, it will take everything with it, in my view, due to liquidity issues, and that will gold could get taken down, silver obviously, uranium, everything. So let's see how it unfolds. You have the same here as well, this kind of cylinder, and then we boom, blast higher, and then we come down again. So exciting times for sure, but this is not sustainable. This obviously. So that's all I have to say for this recording, guys. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.